Welcome everyone to part 2 of Elden Ring Shadow of the ERDTREE playthrough. I managed to defeat Black Gale Knight, did a guide for it, and now we are continuing right after that. There are a couple of places we can go. I tried going here, but didn't really prove fruitful at all. I don't know why. I can't seem to get to this area. I'm guessing it might be connected to some place like this. It might be. Might not be, I don't know. Either way, we have... I had McDonald's, mate. Got drunk with my mates and had McDonald's. So I'm not better in any way. Like Bill Burr says, McDonald's is for kids and when you get hammered. And he's probably right. Alright, so last time around we left, yeah, my mate came from Netherlands and really a good friend of mine, so we had to kind of get together and all that. It was really a good thing, and he's waiting another child, which is awesome. So yeah, good times, mate. Happy times. So that's why I didn't stream or play the game anymore. I played it this morning. I couldn't sleep. I slept 3 hours because my stomach was full of beer and McDonald's, so I just couldn't sleep. So I slept about 3 hours, got up, did some shit for kids, and done training, and now I'm doing this, and I'm gonna play for a couple of hours until I absolutely collapse. By the way, as you can see, I'm playing with hook claws. Oh yeah, you're going on a trip, mate. Have a safe voyage. Shit, where did you come from? Oh wow, look at the blood effects on the cloak. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about it. If that happens, then it's on me, mate. Then it's on me, really. And I apologize, especially considering how you helped me in the Discord with some of the tips for trading. Really appreciate it, mate. Very, very kind of you. I'm never gonna forget that you helped in that way. That took time to write, and really appreciate it. Oh, it's that bastard. They are tough as heck. I've heard that people are complaining about the DLC. So much from 10 out of 10, eh? Fucking liars. Yeah, no worries, Killio, no worries. But I gotta warn you, it's actually a good thing you're not playing the DLC right now. Because they need to patch it. And patch it. They really fucked it up. Not in a way of the world lore and everything. That's fine so far from what I've seen. But they fucked up balancing completely. I mean completely. I don't know what the fuck were they thinking. But yeah. This is not from software that we know and love, to be honest. Oh shit! But I do love Elden Ring as well, mate. But it's, to me, it's not even top 3 From Software game. I always say that because I don't think that it is. But it's definitely a fantastic product in a lot of ways. Just maybe not as good as people are saying it is. Especially not this Shadow of the ERDTREE actually doubles down on the problems of the original Elden Ring. Which to me is baffling. Like, what? How do you not fix what is the biggest problem? And that were the bosses and the aggression and the flailing and all that shit. But you double down on it? Why? I mean, it's like they don't want to create good bosses anymore. It's like they just want to put something in so that you can summon stuff and test your build on, basically like Neo. And that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Neo has probably the best combat system ever, but they fucked up exactly with the difficulty design and balancing. We might be having a boss fight right about now. Did they FD up with this particular new martial art or with everything in general? The problem is that enemies do way too much damage. Basically, even with 60 vitality, you get killed in 2 shots. Even against, okay, maybe 3 shots, 2 or 3 shots against a normal enemy. Bosses can absolutely annihilate you. I mean, if you watch my, you don't have to watch anyone else's, not mine. Doesn't matter whose stream you watch. I had a part 1 yesterday. And played against 2 bosses. I played against that Black Gale Knight, which I, during that stream, abandoned because I thought that I could never beat him. Then I did a guide on how to easily beat him. And it's just, it's not satisfying anymore. It just isn't satisfying beating the bosses like that. And also it isn't satisfying when I have to summon, I don't know how many of them, because of the insane aggression of the enemies. Enemies don't have any stamina or mana limitations. They never did have. But they had some kind of a recovery time at least. They didn't just go pure aggression and pure flailing all the way, all the time, which they do in Elden Ring. But in this DLC in particular, it's quite a strange thing that they went with that design because it's not a good idea. I mean, From Software is famous for having really grandiose boss fights, but bosses that don't kill you immediately if they look at you. They usually have an attack or 2 that you can easily evade, but if you get caught, then you get damaged a lot. It's truly a problem then. But they are easily avoidable, and you really gotta be out of focus and not concentrated enough for that to happen. But in this case, they just do normal attacks and they take 50-60% of your health. It's fucking ridiculous. It's not fun. It just isn't fun battle. It's not. It's annoying, you know. It's really annoying, and that's not a feeling I want to have when playing From Software games, because I personally don't have that connection of annoying with From Software at all until Elden Ring came out. I was never annoyed with their games. I was always amazed by them. Especially how they designed bosses and how they weren't going down the Neo road where they kill everything if they just look at you. I mean, what's the point of that? And then they lock it up behind some kind of upgrades that you gotta go explore and pick up. I mean, why? That just limits the freedom of everything. What's the point of an open world if I'm not free? I mean, okay, maybe it's just a different way to give players a little bit of influence on the difficulty of the game, but that also isn't a good thing, because then Souls games from Software lose a little bit of its charm, because they were always going about saying we have a specific difficulty and we have the game like that, and that's fine. I respect that. That is good. Not every game needs to have easy, medium and hard. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it had easy, but like they did in this Shadow of the ERDTREE. Problem is that then they fuck up the boss designs as well, because before there was only one difficulty that you could play on, and it seems they don't have the capability of adjusting the difficulty properly for the newer players, or however they have envisioned it, because the basic thing is you can farm some kind of a fragment that reduces damage taken. I mean, what? That's such a basic design that it's all. I mean, I can't believe that someone actually went with that from software. I mean, that to me is unbelievable. That someone said, well, you know what, that's a good idea. What? Are you mental? How the hell is that a good idea? Alright, it's a good idea if you can adjust the bosses and if you can scale them up or down, depending on that. But the bosses need to be mechanically and methodically correct in order for the fight to be enjoyable on all difficulties. And these aren't. These are just pure aggression, complete disregard of the rule set, and it's not fun battling them. I couldn't wait to get into a boss fight with any of the previous From Software games. It was always exciting. Not every fight, of course, but it was exciting in one way or another. They created that kind of feeling that no other game, well, rarely any other game managed to create for me. I love From Software, but what they created with an open world, to me, especially this open world in Shadow of the ERDTREE, seems amazing. They did an amazing job, in my opinion. Better than the original Elden Ring, but the problem is elsewhere now. It seems like they are losing their touch when it comes to boss designs, difficulty designs, and balancing. Not that they were balanced games. They were never balanced games. You could always have a build or two that would wreck everything, and same like in Elden Ring, which is not a good thing. But at least difficulty design of the bosses, if you wanted to play normal, if you didn't want to use the OP builds, then you could. Now, good luck with that. I mean, not saying that you can't. You still can, if you're a very capable player. But you're gonna get annoyed. Oh, fuck. But you're gonna get easily annoyed. And then you will be successful, and then the boss is gonna do one simple thing, and they're gonna absolutely wreck you. Just because you had one little lapse of concentration, or maybe it was a bad hit frame or hitbox, I don't know. Anything. I mean, that's not fun. I'm gonna do a video about it, most likely. Dark Souls 3? Shit, to me Dark Souls 3 is the best. In my opinion, Dark Souls 3 did the best combination of combat things that I've seen. Maybe not lore-wise the best, but combat-wise probably the best outside of Sekiro and Bloodborne. Probably the best in the Soul series, I'd say, combat-wise. And bosses were absolutely epic. Although some were a little bit tuned up, but nothing like this. So I have to disagree on that one, mate. The shit we don't like with bosses started from there. I don't know. I didn't play the DLCs of Dark Souls 3, so I don't know. So I really don't know how the DLCs are, but the original game, I mean, that fight with Nameless King, it's gonna be up there with one of the best boss fights I've ever experienced in my life. That was such an epic thing that, shit, man. I mean, that's From Software that I know and love, to be honest. Now there are some great aesthetic designs. Malekith, for example, or fighting the giant. There are many great aesthetic designs in Elden Ring, but one thing is aesthetic. Another thing is mechanical. Look at how much damage I'm taking from simple soldiers. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I have physical negation talisman. So what would be without it, you know? I mean, I don't have the heavy armor or anything like that, so let's be fair there, but I don't know why I'm getting the regeneration thing. Oh yeah, because of the Great Rune. Oh yeah, I switched the Great Rune to Melania, but shouldn't that be HP restoration and not... Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm regenerating health, to be honest. Final Fantasy 13. Ah, come on, mate. Now you're talking bollocks. Final Fantasy 13 is the worst game in Final Fantasy series. Well, 16 has something to say, but honestly, I'd rather play 16 than 13. 13 was so fucking bad, mate. Ah, so DLCs of Dark Souls 3 were bad. Okay, I did not know that, honestly. Didn't play any of them, so... Or maybe I did. I don't remember. As I said, I don't like playing DLCs and expansions, so my memory with that is limited. Yeah, mate, you might die on that hill alone because yeah, Final Fantasy 13. Holy shit. Was that a disappointment? Oh crap. I mean, combat wasn't bad, but everything else... Honestly, I'm not looking forward for what they come up with next anymore. I think they've picked out. Oh, you can get easily OP in Elden Ring. There's no doubt about that. And you can do that in most Souls games from what I know, right? Oh, carry a knight. That's gonna be a fight. It's the fact that they like balancing, but balancing and difficulty design are two different things. That's the issue. Their balancing was always iffy. Let's be honest. It was always iffy. If you wanted to break the game, as you said, mate, you could do it easily. But if you wanted to play it correctly, not correctly, sorry, I don't know the other phrase, other word. Let's say if you wanted to play it in a normal, regular way, just level up, be a bit balanced and so on, and don't really use magic that much, good fucking luck in Elden Ring doing that. But in Dark Souls 3 and other games, sure. Sure. Unless we are talking about the DLCs, of course. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want From Software always to do their best work, and I want their games, really do, but at this point... I mean, they've done one of the best action games ever, which is Sekiro. Then they've done one of the best Souls-like games, a couple of... I mean, they are the kings of the Souls genre, there's no doubt about it. They created it and they absolutely are dominating the genre. So, I mean, they've done an amazing job. They have such history like rarely any other studio. But everyone needs to start to fall off eventually. It's just the rule of life. unfortunately. Maybe they get back. It doesn't mean that they will never be at the top again. Nothing like that. It means, but it seems like it could be... It could be some time before we get the new game and before we get proper product from... Not proper, sorry, I'm saying like this isn't. No, don't get me wrong. This is a fantastic product still. But just not on a level that we are used to from software. That's atypical mistakes. Look at this shit. Look at the damage that he did. Just he took... I need two fucking flasks. 2 flask hits just to heal from his one normal poking attack. It's not even a special attack, it's just attack. Yeah, I don't know what the hell were they thinking with this. Instead of having better mechanics, they just went balls to the wall with damage. And that's the worst way to create difficulty, by increasing damage. Health bars are alright, because that can prolong a fight, but this... Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, but that's the problem, mate, of the difficulty design and balancing, what you just said. They want you to create builds, but if you create a proper build, then it becomes too easy. So there's a problem with balancing and the difficulty design. That's the difficulty that we choose to play on, and they have added another layer of difficulty choice, and that is in that new mechanic with the scarred tree fragment, whatever the name is. So now it's another layer of being able to adjust the difficulty. Before, we could adjust our difficulty simply with the playstyle, meaning that we could choose to play melee oriented stuff, we could choose to play magic oriented style. We could go balls deep into any of those builds and create something insanely OP, but we didn't have to. We could also play regular builds without really using all of the things at our disposal, because maybe we liked to play like that. I never liked to play with magic in Elden Ring, so in From Software games, so I was always pure melee. That's it. But there needs to be the good difficulty design and balancing means that every build can make it, depending on the skill level of the user. Now, the degree of difficulty is through the builds. But it must not be a huge discrepancy. That's the problem of the difficulty design. If bosses can actually counter stuff, if they are able to do things a little bit differently depending on the build they are facing, and so on. These are advanced things that rarely anyone does anymore, but it needs to be friendlier in a way. I don't know how to explain this. It needs to be able... You need to be able to get through the game with a normal, regular build, and without having the skill level of the best player in the world, you know. I guess that's my point. And that was quite doable. You had to use more time to learn things, to learn your character, to really learn the bosses and so on. But in Elden Ring, that's way more difficult. Good luck with Malekith and Malenia with a simple regular build. No spells, nothing. I mean, not saying that it's not doable, but the degree of difficulty to achieve that is just ridiculous because of the difficulty design and the lack of balance, which are sometimes connected together, and sometimes they aren't. Sometimes some games do great difficulty design, but their balancing is shit. When I say difficulty design, that means that how enemies are done, you know, how the enemies are dangerous, the variety of them. Can they, for fuck's sake, now I hate these cheap goddamn methods of placing ranged enemies on top of buildings just so they can fucking shoot at me from where I can't even look at. While the balancing itself is the balancing of the damage done overall, and how weapons, magic, and all of these things work in comparison to one another. Of course, some builds will work better against a certain boss, that's how it should be. But if there's one build that wrecks everything, that's a problem. That's not good balancing. Or if it wrecks 90% of the game, that's not a good balancing job. Gotta say, claws are very fun. Really cool weapon. Oh, he's still shooting at me? Of course. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm using the wrong flask. See? Oh, man. The speed that he does that with, it's just stupid. And have you noticed how fast they use the flasks, bosses I mean? Like Black Gale Knight. While you're using flasks way slower. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Why is it? Look at this. These bastards hit me each once and I'm all dead probably. They don't have stamina limits. It just recovers instantly. It's... I don't know. I don't know what is going on with them and their ideas of how to do things lately, but I'm not happy. But the world is amazing. It's actually much better composed than the original Elden Ring world. So in that regard, they are phenomenal, still top-notch. The way they managed to create this open world is truly astounding. And the original one also. Even the original one had weaknesses, a couple of them, but it was still a fantastic job, especially in retaining the atmosphere and vibe of the Souls games. Let's see if we can run past them. See what happens. Alright, running still works, that's good. Well, actually it isn't good, that's one of the things I would change. Always liked going through everything that is in front of me. No. Ah, shit, it's that crappy fella. Why don't I use a bow or something? Why am I retarded? Arrow, we get 50 arrows, only 50. Well, it's a save from someone else, so... Okay, let's choose the weapon. Maybe crossbows? So they don't scale from anything. Oh yeah, I did a dual crossbow build, I remember that. See you, Bell. Thanks for everything, mate. Hope you have a fantastic vacation, if that is a vacation. Super hard secret boss. Alright, don't spoil anything, mate. D. He one-shotted me for 2 hours. Jesus Christ. One-shotted. Where are the bolts? Aha, here they are. Yeah, I gotta upgrade this. He had to hit me that one last damn time. Oh, we are now medium load. There goes pulley crossbow. Now we gotta be a little bit more careful. But at least we are good regarding flasks. I really like going through From Software game. Not Elden Ring as much, but I do love in every single From Software game where I had to go through all of the enemies, and I always gave myself that challenge. I know I can run past them, but I never wanted to do that, really. It was never that fulfilling to do that. It was always fulfilling to go through the whole location if I can. And if I die, bam, try it again. But if I succeed, then I would skip them afterwards, not to waste time, because I proved to myself that I can do it. So that's how I played those games again. Look at this shit. No, mate. Performance is quite stable on 60 frames per second. For me. Oh, piss off. For fuck's sake. They're goddamn poise. I mean, they can easily fix that, because what they did is they just adjusted the sliders for the damage, and that's it. That's what they did. That's not difficult to fix, you know. But they have to admit the mistake, which some developers can't, and we'll see if they are going to be the ones that can that can admit that something's not right, or are they going to be the ones that are going to double down and say that that players are at fault for some reason. I mean, players are definitely not at fault, so... But they do have a strong fan base. And that's why I think that unrealistic. Now check this out. How the hell did this game get 10 out of 10? This DLC? How? If there is such an obvious problem, how can that be a 10 out of 10? One of the most important things about Souls games is the difficulty design, even more than balancing. And they fucked it up completely. So how the hell did people give this game 10 out of 10? It's because they are scared to say, or they are not aware of it, even though I don't know how can you not be aware of it. But I think they're just scared of saying things to fans because because you have blind fanboys who are gonna shriek at everything that someone says against their precious company, like they are fucking making money with From Software from the game sales. I don't get that. I don't get blind fanboys, man. I just don't. I'm a fan of From Software. I'm a huge fan of From Software, but I'm not blind. I adore their games. I'm in love ever since Dark Souls 1. But I mean, are we gonna pretend or? Yeah, definitely manipulate. It's baffling to me how little respect these outlets have for people reading this. How fucking little respect they have. They want to cuddle people's feelings instead of fucking telling them, you know what, maybe you should hold off a little bit, maybe to not ruin your fucking experience, or, you know, maybe you should try to wait a little bit, buy the game after a couple of weeks if they fix it, if they patch it so that the game becomes more fun and enjoyable to play. Maybe, you know. Maybe that would be a fair thing to do, right? Oh, fuck off. Okay. We made progress again. I would. Oh, there's the Grace. I was about to say I would love me some Grace. Can't wait to try the unarmed thing. Is that a weapon or can we just unequip weapons and play unarmed? I don't know how it is. Or is there some kind of a martial art weapon? Because that sounds cool as hell. That's probably my favorite thing that I want to do. I love unarmed things ever since Neo. But then again, Neo wasn't the factor in that because they didn't have a dedicated unarmed style except for the fists later on, which were epic. They were fucking fun. But it wasn't technically unarmed combat. I love beat 'em up games, so having an option to go unarmed to me is quite satisfactory. I'll definitely try each weapon, depending on the scaling and all. Oh yeah, but we can change the scaling, so it's no biggie, right? I have the one of the light great swords. Oh, boss fight. All right, here we go. Let's see what they can do. Prepare for major bullshit. Alright then. Fuck. For fuck's sake, what infinite poise? I didn't try that I didn't try that at all, mate, so I couldn't tell you if there is a possibility to beat something unarmed in... I'm guessing there is, because you can do some damage unarmed, but you gotta be really careful and really good player, not taking damage almost at all. I'm not doing any damage to this thing. Yeah, I don't know what those reviews are on about, mate. I think they just want another early copy, that's about it. I mean, they get the money from it. What the fuck am I gonna get? I'm gonna make a video, get 1,000 views, 1,500 views, that's about it. So I get them. Fuck it. It is what it is. Yeah, I can't do shit to this. I can't do shit to her. I mean, I don't even know how to approach this fight, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna get an idea, don't worry, but... I mean, infinite poise. I'm supposed to, as a melee player, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? As a melee player? I don't understand. Thanks, man. Thanks, Calum. I tried to. Alright, then let's try a different method, I guess. Okay, daggers. Preduvia dagger. Great knife. Attack power of skills. That should boost Reduvia's damage. Or arcane boosts blood loss. This will initial damage. Boost the initial damage, as far as I understand. Okay, then we're not gonna have successive attacks against her. That much is certain. So we're gonna go with... She does what? Magical damage. Vastly boosts magical damage negation. And... I guess that's it. Yeah, I gotta say, man, people are usually really good on the channel when it comes to me criticizing things and praising things. I rarely have any sort of idiots, you know, insulting idiots, stupid shit like that. I rarely have that. I rarely get that anymore. There are some, of course, some people that just don't know how to debate or anything like that. It happens, but not as much anymore. And I quite like that. I quite like that people usually have some constructive feedback about my either praise or criticism, and we can always talk about it. That's cool. That's how it should be. I like that. No, wrong one. Shit, come on, 2 shots, 2 measly peasly shots, and she takes almost... Look at this shit. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Oh, I love unique builds. I prefer always unique builds to OP builds. But doesn't mean that everyone else should think like that, don't get me wrong. Everyone, whatever floats your boat. That's why CRPGs and RPGs are there, to give us an option to play whatever the hell we want to play, right? And that's fair, that's how it should be. I like that. That's why I love RPGs. It's for everyone, really. Can't wait to see the second phase. Oh, piss off. Okay, starting to get a read. Cool looking enemy again aesthetically. I mean, simple but really cool. I like that aesthetic type. Oh shit, oh shit! Oh, of course, okay. At least we're alive, so that's good. Oh, that's cool as heck. Ah! I don't have enough stamina to deal with this aggression. Jesus Christ. Oh, please, continue forever. Why not? Jesus fucking Christ from software. I mean, it just annoys me seeing them flailing like that. For fuck's sake, for 13 attacks in a row. Fucking jumping around. Oh, what's this shit now? Oh my god, what is that? Oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me? I mean, it's not that difficult. You've seen I almost beat it in third attempt. But this is what I'm talking about. I don't give a crap in Elden Ring if I'm gonna use this. I just don't give a crap. Usually I never did this, never, because I hated summoning anything. In this case, I could give a rat's ass because I can't have a fair fight. Alright, and I don't want to cheese anything too much, even though Reduvia Dagger is a cheese in its own. But yeah, I could care fucking less, mate. And I didn't get any summons, which I fucked up. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, come on. They were changing targets all the time. Fucking spam! See how fun it is, hey? Fun times, you bitch. Fun times. Oh. And do they always have... does every boss in this DLC has 3 elemental attacks? Cause that's some bullshit. Uh-oh. I mean, I don't have enough stamina to dodge all this. What the fuck is this shit? I mean, I can't fight her. If I go anywhere close, I'm dead in a second. Look at this shit. No respite, nothing. It just annoys me to play these fights like this. I don't want to play like this. Constantly on the defensive. Can't do a damn thing. Is this a dancing game or what? Ah, piss off. Fucking... Ah. I mean, I'm gonna beat her. I'm gonna summon one more thing next to the summon that I already had. That's it. I'm gonna just keep spamming shit, and that's the extent of fucking Elden Ring, man. Jesus Christ from software. Jesus fucking Christ. Constantly on the defensive. It's like Italian football in the 90s and the 2000s. No one enjoyed that. They did win eventually, but no one enjoyed it. Yes, I am, mate. I'm playing Elden Ring. What did I want to do? Wait a sec. Okay, switch this with some kind of a summon. I have some kind of a summon. I don't know if it's any worth it, but FP cost 60. Sure, give me that. And we're gonna switch. Flasks. Increase amount. Can we do that? No, I don't have anything. Add charge. No. Allocate flask charges. One more. We're gonna need one more to finish this off. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna be able to get to her, so let's just do this. Oh! Not even... I'm on light load, and I can't even dodge that in a row. Even though my reactions are exactly... I mean, it can't be... Well, maybe not exactly, but I'll leave a little bit of a millisecond. Oh man, the bullshit. How? Ugh. Fuck it, it's all out war. No defense. No defense. Oh crap, now you decided to... Okay, keep spamming people, spam! Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Look at the damage. No, 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 no. Come on, heal, heal. I don't care. Use 17 of those. Bleed, bitch! There we go. What a stupid fight. I mean, really, what a stupid fight. What the hell did I do? I summoned 2 summons and spammed. No satisfaction at all from beating a boss like this. But... I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with From Software. This is just not good. And it's a shame because the world they've created in the DLC is really fantastic, so... Ah well. Can't have it all, can you? Let's see what this Remembrance can do for us. This was aesthetically very cool boss. But then again, this is the second boss now in a row that has the ability to cast 3 different elements. I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. Looks cool though. Definitely looks fantastic, but not a big fan of it. Alright, let's kill something for 300 souls. Oh. Not him though. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's a good point, mate, what you said. You get to a point where you can finally attack and do something, and then you can't even charge an attack properly. You don't have enough time because of the aggression of the boss. I understand you completely, that's the problem. I mean, what I've done now, that was nothing. That was nothing, that wasn't skill, that wasn't me learning the boss. Oh, there's a path down here. It was literally nothing worthwhile mentioning. It wasn't even worth watching. I just spammed one thing and it worked. No satisfaction with that boss skill. But then again, the boss, you know, doesn't give me an opportunity to actually play. I'm constantly, as I said, Italy in the 90s and 2000. Focus on defense and eventually you might get a win. Okay, we got our souls. Now we can go and see what these remembrances will do. All right. What did I want to do? Begin journey 2? No. Definitely not. Aha, remembrances. Let's see. Where's that old pruny bastard? Rellana's twin blades, intelligence 16, fate 16. Now that's cool. We got her blades. That's bloody cool. I like that a lot. Incarnate twin moves and repeatedly strike the incarnate twin moves and repeatedly strike the ground. See equipment from champions. What is this? Rellana's gloves. Ah, I can buy her armor set. Oh yeah, I forgot that that's an option. I could have spent my money here, god damn it, but no. I was an idiot, but then again, I can always farm. I love farming. Yeah, we're going for Rellana Twins Blades. I can add other stuff through cheat engine or something, I don't care. Alrighty. Next order of business. I have to improve the crossbow. I love a round table hold and how they've done it. Really cool. And now how it's burning. Now I don't know what the ending was for the guy that I took a save from. But I'm guessing the ERDTREE is burning, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. Alright, let's see. What do we have as an option? Great bow, no. Serpent bow, what does serpent bow do? Passive effects, none. It just sounds cool, okay. Oh, holy damage, that's cool, but I have no faith. Ah, fuck faith, we're not playing with faith. Mighty shot. Black bow. Red branch short bow. So now none of it have... Ah yeah, because arrows have special property, right? Except the holy bow. So which one is the best? Black bow has decent damage, but actually not the best. Mighty shot, this one. Albinuric bow +1. Yeah, we're gonna go with Albinuric bow. Fate is for praying mantis. Okay, I gotta have something, right? And let's one of the... Oh, what did I do? No, wait. Bow. Insufficient runes. It's easier to upgrade if I equip it. And need to use some runes. And Ashes of War. Let's see. What do we have already? We have Mighty Shot, Sky Shot, Enchanted. Right, we have Mighty Shot. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know which one is the best. I got no clue, so we're gonna go with the Mighty. And it has only standard. Okay. Well, let's leave it like this. Let's go. So where were we? We were somewhere, Castle Lord's Chamber. I think we were here. Again, sorry for the shirt, but it's hot as shit. If you ever see me streaming with this shirt, you know that it's hot as shit and I can't survive if I had a full shirt. It's a heat wave in Croatia, it's unbearable. Okay, now let's see, I gotta get to the light load, so we're gonna remove some stuff. We don't need the gloves, we don't need both the crossbow and the bow, so there we go. Who needs gloves, right? Item crafting. Bow and arrow, no, we need to focus on bolts now. Simple bone bolts. We get how many? Okay, that's gonna satisfy me briefly. 10 beast bones. Ah, so we gotta kill some beasts. Yeah, me too, mate. I love wintertime far more than heat. I can't stand heat. Everything smells worse, myself included. Mosquitoes, insects. I fucking hate mosquitoes. I hate them with passion. And the heat, mate. But thankfully next week AC is coming, so god damn, it's gonna be incredible. Then I'm gonna stream with a proper shirt on. So we gotta farm a little bit of those beast bones, which don't drop every time because, well, there needs to be some grinding in fucking games, right? That's what I loved about the convergence mode. Convergence mode is phenomenal. I can't recommend it enough, to be honest. A letter bearing a terse message. I'm thinking it's a tense message rather than terse message, and an illustration of a monk, his hands held together. Seek me to the east if you wish to pursue the way of the warrior. When you find me, you will challenge me to a bout. There is no need for words. Convergence mode is a very large mode for Elden Ring that changes a lot of things. For example, there's like 20 new classes that you start with, and as soon as you start, you are powerful, but also the enemies are more powerful, and there's more enemies in overall to fight. But there are major differences, like FP regenerates constantly slowly, and you can summon phantoms whenever you want. And you're gonna need them, trust me. When you get to Stormvale, it's a fucking shit show. Died many times. Then some areas have been completely reworked, some bosses have been put in, other bosses have been redesigned, not redesigned, but added or changed a little bit. Let me just read this.
Wondering about the horns, true enough? Long ago, Queen Marika commanded Sir Messmer to purge the tower folk. A cleansing, it's no wonder the Hornsent holds the ERDTREE in contempt. That aside, man is by nature a creature of conquest, and in this regard, the tower, they were never saint, they just happen to be on the losing, but it's still a wretched ship. Wondering about the true enough? Long ago, a cleansing, but it's no wonder that aside.
Yeah, I can't recommend that mod enough, mate. Some changes, for example, the last location that I was in Convergence mode, I have it on the stream. I've streamed it just before starting Shadow of the ERDTREE. That's South Morn Castle. There is a whole new area, like divided to slums and noble houses, with their own wall in front of the Castle Morn, and there's an additional boss there that's pain in the ass, very difficult. But one of the downsides of Convergence mode is that they have the way they've increased the difficulty to match the starting classes and their capability to cast spells, powerful spells. For example, I could cast Lightning Spear instantly with the Dragon Cultist, which was cool as heck. But they also added a lot of ranged enemies and a lot of ballistas in something like Stormwell Castle, which is frustrating a little bit. but I get it why they did it. I don't agree with the design, but overall, other than that, phenomenal mod. It changes so many things, mate. It's ridiculous. It's not like playing a new game, but it's like playing a, I don't know, revamped game, something like that.
Gold in that forsaken. Gold
Wait, what is-
misshapen in that forsaken place.
So yeah, it's epic stuff, mate, epic stuff. And one of the thing, there's a remnant crafting thing, which is phenomenal. So some of the enemies drop certain, let's say, coupon, how do you call it? How is coupon pronounced in English? Basically, you get something, a remnant, and then you get to the grace, and then you click on the remnant crafting, and basically exchange that remnant that you got for any kind of talisman that you want at that given time. Anything is an option. So basically, one remnant is worth more, and that remnant is tied completely to, let's say, elemental damage increase or any of the talismans that are already in the game. And each type of the talisman is connected to type of the remnant. So you can choose those without actually finding them in the game itself, but just exchanging for them, which is really cool. And another thing that is cool, there's no farming whatsoever, none. Everything can be found in the game in specific locations, and you get a list of your upgraded stuff immediately on a note. And then you can find other starting classes throughout the world, and those starting classes also come with a note that says where you can get their upgrades, where you can upgrade them to become more powerful and so on. It's very cool system. I like it a lot. A lot of good changes, in my opinion. All right, so we are where exactly now? We are moving towards this area. Okay. Horn scent. A lot of giants. I love sceneries of Elden Ring so much. From Software in general, not just the Elden Ring. I just love looking at the distance. Oh shit. Alright, let's move over here to get the map. I think that should be my priority. I need 10 beast bones, unfortunately, goat. You will not be goated. It's a shame, but you will not be the goat of goats. Holy shit, this is... I thought that the DLC is only this. Oh man, I'm gonna have some playtime on my hands. A lot of fucking playtime. This is fucking huge. Huge. I did not expect this to be that big. That's what she said. Jesus. Okay. Let's make our way to somewhere, I guess. Over here. Holy shit, this is the... Oh, man. Yeah, this is some insanity right here. Okay, we can go also to this castle. Honestly, I'm gonna go here first. Why not? We're gonna go here as well. just to check it out. Yeah, this is something. Yeah, I can see that 50 hours. I can see even more, to be honest. Depending on the progression speed, right? Those vary a lot with From Software games, which is fine. I like that. Not all of us need to play at the same pace. I don't like rushing through things, so my playtime usually is a lot longer than the usual. I never liked rushing games, so even though if I know a lot about the game and have beaten them maybe already, I never liked rushing. I don't know why. Even Neo, I tried playing Neo properly with subsequent playthroughs, but I couldn't. It was just so boring that I couldn't go through all the maps. So I just tried to get to the boss as fast as possible, which most of us did. Look, some people like to play like that. I don't mind. You play however the hell you like it, right? It's your prerogative to play. Oh, it's those things. It's your prerogative to play as however you want, right? But I get also people that are trying to get reviews done and rush through the game in one way or another, but that's not really. I mean, you can do a good review off of that if you have the capability of doing so and understanding what you are seeing on the screen. But if you're rushing, you're missing a lot. You don't need to beat everything, but you're missing a lot of small things, maybe, and not really giving it a proper go. For example, I rushed through that last boss. I didn't even try to beat it myself. Tried what? 3 times. The third time I almost beat it and I gave up. Because I knew that I'm dealing with some bullshit. So I didn't really give that. What the hell is this? I didn't really. Oh fuck. I didn't really give that boss a proper chance to do his thing, right? And so that we can do the dance of death. But which is kinda unfortunate. But just because the game is designed, I don't have incentive to do so. And this bullshit that they heal, I just don't like that. And I'm lost, stuck a little bit. Crusade Insignia. Damn, I love this skeletal mask. Probably my favorite mask. What is this? Okay. I don't know what it is. Seems like a special fire, but then again it isn't. Oh, we got a fragment. Good. Good. Now let's see what that insignia is for, right? Shall we? Let's see what kind of a goodie we just got. Enhances attacks. That's Rellana's cameo. I didn't really read that one at all. Enhances attacks executed after maintaining the same stance for a while. What does that mean? So basically when we are standing and charging an attack, maybe, but that's just increase of the charge attack. Raises attack power after defeating an enemy. That's what Crusade Insignia is. Strange thing. Couple of them have these, a couple of the new talismans have this weird description thing. I understood the other one, but this one I'm not sure what it means, to be honest. Aha, so basically if you're standing, so like this standing, let me see. Why is the HUD disappearing? I don't want it to disappear. How do I change that? Sub HUD on. There we go. But I don't lose. I need to test this. Test this. Maybe it has something to do with one-handing and two-handing weapons. Oh! You might be right. Okay, 616. So 616, I should see 6. Okay, there's the increase. Huh. Okay, piss off, Jesus Christ. Can I breathe even? For fuck's sake. I can't even throw the goddamn thing, I can't do anything. Piss the fuck off. Yeah, I got those. Don't worry about it. Fucking ridiculously bad design of a system. What the fuck was that? Oh no, I love the area. Area is fantastic. It's better than the original from what I've seen so far. That's not the point. What do you mean, mate? Aha, you mean the Shadow Realm blessings, what you said. Yeah, I agree. That what was the point of that? It's like another difficulty layer that we can change. The first difficulty layer, we just talked about that before. The first difficulty layer that we can that we have an option to control ourselves is the build. But now we have the second difficulty layer, if we want those blessings or not. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It's a terrible idea. Oh, for fuck's sake, everyone can do magic now. Well, okay, that's fine. I'm not... That's actually good, but... Oh my god, really? Oh, I have no doubt that Convergence is gonna do it better, mate, considering what they've done with the original game. But I think From Software will patch this up. They need to. They need to fix some of the things because this is ridiculous. But then again, if they do that, that means they're gonna admit mistake. And honestly, we'll see how From Software deals with that realm. I'm not too certain that they will acknowledge things. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. But who knows? Yeah, I don't get why was that the mechanic. Who said you know what would be fun to make people in an open world go and hunt a specific item? Why? Point of the open world is the freedom of exploration, which we do have. But if in order to defeat these bosses and not be one-shotted, then we have to do a certain thing which limits the freedom of the open world that should give us the most freedom imaginable, right? That's the whole goddamn point of an open world. I just why? Who okayed that design? I wish I was a fly on that wall. I probably shit on everyone's head. Well, they wouldn't even notice it, but... people will steamroll through it no matter what, if they want it. That's the thing. In From Software games, you have that option. You just gotta play an OP build. I mean, the last boss I defeated, that's pain in the ass. It's, again, terribly designed, aesthetically fantastic, but mechanically terrible. I summoned the summon, and I summoned that gold summon too. And they were fucking hitting the boss, or taking attention from the boss, from me, of the attention of the boss from me to them. And I was just spamming Reduvia Dagger. Oh, what a satisfactory goddamn kill. Because otherwise you're constantly on the defensive. Constantly. 10 combo attacks. You don't have the stamina to roll for it even. Then the ridiculous millisecond of delayed dodge and you get hit by some arcing shot or some bollocks. It is what it is. But, yeah, I don't know, I can't. Even though the world is amazing again, they really done a phenomenal job with the world. I absolutely and I like the claws. I didn't play other weapons yet. Yeah, mate, that's not gonna happen. I appreciate it, Kilio. I don't need to be famous. I don't want to be famous. And I never will be. I don't have the charisma for it, and I don't have the such knowledge. I have decent amount of knowledge, but not that great. I know about RPGs and how to look at them and all that. That's my forte, but... and do guides. I know how to do guides. But yeah, I appreciate the compliment, mate. Very nice of you. Very nice of you. Look at this. A simple fucking soldier. A simple soldier. Jesus Christ. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh my god, 2 shots. 2 fucking shots. I defeated 3 bosses. I get hit 2 times by a basic soldier. To be honest, I don't know, mate. I don't know how we get blessings. They are picked up. It's picked up in form of fragments, and where fragments are found, I think it's random. There we go. I've increased the blessing. This one, I forgot what this one is for. Oh, they are encouraging us by killing us with 2 shots. That's the problem, right? But as I said, it's not. That's not the design I will ever approve in any game. Being 2-shotted is not an option. From Software really did a good job before when every boss had some kind of a slow attack, and if it hits you, it would take 80%, 90% damage. But those were slow attacks, you could avoid them, you just needed to pay attention to it. And the rest of the fight was much more difficult. But it was a mix, a dynamic mix of it all to keep you on your toes, and that's awesome. But this, where a simple soldier can hit me with a bloody stick over my head and I die with 2 shots, what? What would you say were I played Dark Souls 3 a long time ago. What would you say bad designs? I know the DLC had bad designs, and basically that was, as someone said earlier, that was the reason why Elden Ring exists, because of the DLCs of Dark Souls and why bosses are done like that. But can someone explain to me? I can't recall the bad designs of Dark Souls 3, except for the DLC. I'm talking about the regular game. If someone can help me with that, just to remind me. Because it was a long time ago since I played the third one. Because I have Dark Souls 3 in very fond memory, but I didn't play the DLCs. I think I didn't play them. Can you name some of the bosses in the DLCs? I'll know it through that. I was already here. I can't. God damn it, man. God. Oh, what the hell was that? Ah, it was some kind of a contagion. I don't know what that spell was, but that was cool. I'm not familiar too much with the spells in Elden Ring, so I don't know what that guy did just now. That guy with a pot on his head. I do love to sneak with this cloak. Damn, this thing is powerful. I mean, this summon. Lossless scale. Oh yeah, you linked that. What is that, mate? It what enhances textures? What does it do? I didn't really read it throughout. Can you explain a little bit what it is? It upscales games, something like that. It's a frame generation technology for the most part. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the castle. Oh man, this castle looks epic. Jesus, I gotta take a screenshot of that. This is... What a sight this is. I mean, bravo from software. Fucking bravo. This is what I absolutely adore. Can we... Do we have a camera? I don't know how to do that. I never really took any pictures in this game. No. What an epic scene. You pretty much buy more FPS for $7. It generates you extra frame rates. Ah. You run Elden Ring at 160. Oh, nice. That's a nice frame rate, mate. So it works well. What are the drawbacks? Could you talk a little bit about the drawbacks that you've experienced so far, or some popular or frequent issues? But yeah, damn, this is so beautiful. I can't stop looking at it. Just incredible. Just in bloody credible. Is there a camera option in this game? No, come on. Holy, this little thing is insane. I really don't know much about summons, to be honest, except some early game ones, but this summon is ridiculous. I don't. But frame rate, it's a different story. Frame rate is always a good thing to have, right? I don't see a drawback in having a good frame rate, but no, I don't care. In certain games, graphics definitely offer more. For example, Demon's Souls Remake. Demon's Souls Remake is for me more atmospheric than Elden Ring because of the additional work on graphics and details on lightning, fog, and dark and so on. It's more atmospheric. It gives a better vibe. It's a game that can benefit from graphics, from improved graphical fidelity. Same like, let's say something like Bethesda's games. They could also get a good engine upgrade. So in some games, graphics are more important. In games where... I'm playing right now a game called Scald. It's an amazing game. It's a pixelated game. I hate pixelated graphics. I'm gonna do a review once I'm done with this DLC. I'm gonna continue playing it. It's an amazing CRPG. But when you look at it, it can't look worse than what it does. Oh, come on. Now you're the boss too. Infinite poise. Okay. Got it. Oh, shit. But in RPGs in general, graphics don't matter, yeah. That is true. There are other important factors. Much more important factors. But graphics can be a plus in some games. Just not in CRPGs. In CRPG, Baldur's Gate, for example, is a good example. Baldur's Gate 2, if you talk to people, it's... they will still put it above Baldur's Gate 3, despite the graphics. And despite how great Baldur's Gate 3 is, they will put Baldur's Gate 2 above it. That's a good example. Yep, you're right. Games that rely on immersion need solid graphics. And I think that From Software games are immersive games. At least I get immersed into them. I would encourage you to just try lossless scaling for yourself. If you don't like it, you can just refund it. But once you do, it's really worth keeping it. You can generate frames in any media that you play on your PC. Game, it doesn't work with VR. Okay, I don't use VR, so you won't get G-Sync working. But once you play learning it, you'll see why it's worth it. But how they manage to do that? I don't get it. Do they reduce the graphical fidelity of the game or something, and then through that they somehow increase the frame rate? Aha, variable fresh rate. Ah, okay. Variable fresh rate. Sorry about that. Got it. But what do you mean it doesn't work with variable? Variable refresh rate. So it needs to be a monitor that has. I don't know if my monitor is variable refresh rate or refresh rate or regular. I don't know the difference, to be honest. Okay. For example, I have an LG 1440p monitor. I don't know the model. It says NVIDIA G-Sync compatible, and I think it's FreeSync compatible as well. So, what's the model? You can never find the model number unless I turn the monitor upside down. But did you enable G-Sync? And I have FreeSync. I have Radeon. I don't know, man. I'm guessing it's enabled. I don't do V-Sync anymore because there's no need for it. Okay. VRR is usually enabled through your graphics card options. Okay. Do these apps really overwrite the... Oh, what the hell is... That's cool. What the fuck is that? That's a cool sight. Oh, that's a dead fire giant. Got it. Yeah, because HDR sometimes when I stream, because I have two monitors, sometimes it looks bad on the other monitor, and then you are actually getting the output from the non-HDR thing. And the colors are very dark and you can barely see anything, from what I've gathered. But I didn't really playtest that anymore. I will though increase resolution for next streams though. I wanted to do it now. I'm gonna increase it to 1440p, 60 FPS. I have the net now that can hold it together, so it's gonna look more, it's gonna look better, simple as that. I don't even know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. I have to admit, I love going through soldier camps and killing everything. I don't know why, but it brings me satisfaction. It brings me more satisfaction than defeating a boss. That's not a good thing, of course, but that's how it is for me. Oh man, look at the scenes. I just love this so much. I don't think you can have 2 Reduvias unless you cheat. I think. Not sure about it though. Yeah, I love dual daggers, but it's very difficult to play a dual dagger style against bosses. Or someone can drop one for you as a summon. Yeah, that too. VRR is usually enabled through monitor menu and then in your graphics control panel. Okay. Oh, Ash of War. Haven't seen those around. Come on, little bastard. No, 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 no. You're not going anywhere. Already killed them. Let's see what you have in store for me. Oh, fuck, you have a bomb. Okay. Well, that was a dirty thing to do. The reason to even use variable refresh rate is to reduce latency and not use VSync if you have a monitor that is, for example, 144. It also reduces stutter and high frame rate and makes everything smoother. Thanks, mate. I appreciate the info. I like to learn about these things when I can, but I never really get into trouble with those things, so rarely get into trouble, so I never really get the incentive to learn about it. But this helps, okay, so that's why it's better than the ordinary, what's the name, ordinary VSync. I've always used VSync before, but never again, because there's no point with 144 hertz refresh, right? As far as I've seen. Alright, let's get into the castle. Oh, not yet, not yet. Whoa. Somewhere a great rune has broken and a powerful charm too. I mean, where? Keep fire pots well clear when the golem's furnace is ablaze, and never let me catch you with pots that produce flaming whirlwinds for goodness sake. Okay. These new golems look quite cool. So what is FreeSync then? Is that also variable refresh rate, or is that 144 hertz? Or is that 144 refresh rate? Aha, that is actually, that's like, okay, I get it, mate, thank you. Thank you. Now I'm educated. See that? Plain, educating, getting educated. A lot of stuff going on. That's why I got this monitor, because I had that GeForce. I think it was 2080 that I bought, that I had to sell and buy Radeon 6. What's the Radeon that I have now? 6800 XT, I think that's the one I have. So the monitor is compatible in both ways, so it's fine for me. Okay, this has been sorted. Let's go into the castle. I don't know what this means, that Great Rune has broken or that some kind of a charm has broken. But we'll see. We'll see. Something is gonna happen though. And I still don't have martial arts. Way of the Warrior. He said that we need to go east. It's a big DLC. Proper expansion. NVIDIA just like to gate things behind their products. Like for example their DLS3 frame generation is locked behind 40. Ah, bastards then, right? That's what you want to tell me. Is this gonna be a boss fight? Cause it looks like it. There's something big over there lurking in the water. Okay. Let's try it out, see what happens. Okay. It's like with everything, mate. Everything that you wanna use for help, you gotta read the instructions. No other way around it, right? Otherwise, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work properly. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Golden hippopotamus. It looks like a giant rat, not... Well, it does... It's a cool looking boss, I gotta say. Oh. I still haven't played the boss fight where something didn't two-shot me, mate. Oh, what the fuck? It went into... What's the name of it? Porcupine. Oh boy. Stinky boss. Hippo, red porcupine, yeah, there's a little bit of everything, right? Ah, shit, he caught me again. God damn that grappling attack. Oh, piss off. Hippo, red porcupine and rhino a little bit. There's everything. Well, we had a lion mixed with whatever that thing was. It's kind of a lion, it was the first one. Now we have everything else in the animal kingdom of Africa. Gotta be inclusive, right? Ole! Oh shit. No, wrong one. Fuck, wrong one. Ow. I can't see shit. Alright. It's a fight. And we can do it. A little bit of help of our summon, we can do it. Oh, he got him. Fuck. I mean, do any of you have recovery time? Check Pimic tier for these. Okay. I don't think I've upgraded it though. I like this one. I can't be arsed going now upgrading. How? I rolled 2 times, mate. 2 fucking times. Ugh. That was too early, my mistake. Oh, this is gonna hurt. No. How? What? Why? When? Who? Oh, come on, give me a little bit of space. Jesus fucking Christ, you overly aggressive arsehole. God damn it. Okay, this fight is more bearable. This is... okay, I'm gonna die, obviously, but this is a much better fight than the ones before. Still not ideal, but it's a better fight. At least it's not... it gives at least some opportunities to do something. This is more... this is closer to classic From Software. Well, that's a bad start for me. And I can't see a damn thing. Just a little bit, my concentration is low, which is why I'm dodging like a noob at the moment. I'm really tired, just slept 3 hours. Shit. Oh, what the hell is that? Cool looking boss again, though. Oh shit, I'm dead. I mean, the way they cover the full fucking map all the time, it drives me nuts, man. They miss completely. They get stuck in another corner, then they turn around and immediately jump across the full goddamn map right into you. No recovery, no, you know, at least a little bit of a pant, you know, a little bit of a huff and puff, anything. No, fucking... just irritating. Bloody irritating. I guess they counted that we should have stamina across TV screen. Oh, you should always have stamina playing these games, mate. Ah, fucking hell. And now I can't see shit after he grapples me because the camera resets. I lose the target lock. Oh man. Serenity now. Let's try something else. What kind of a damage? Oh, why am I using this? Okay, we're gonna. I don't know if that's holy damage. I'm guessing it's holy damage. I don't know. Okay, okay. Uh-huh. I mean, this guy wasn't bad. Well, let's Black Knife Tish a chance. I don't know, mate. I'm used to this right now, no matter how bad it is. So let's just roll with it. What? Why? I can't summon him. What? Why? Okay, why can't I summon this guy? Does he require a lot more FP than I have or something? 132. Why? Do we have anyone that's... Okay, Mimic there. Okay, let's try with the Mimic there. Fuck it. I mean, if I was concentrated, I could beat this boss. This is finally a proper boss in one way or another, but I'm just not concentrated. I just want to progress. Oh, that was a good start. I just don't have it in me to read the moves and dodge. Yeah, the fucking camera, man. The fucking camera. Thing is, Kilio, that the target lock goes away. It's not about reset. The camera just... The camera itself is not an issue. It's that the target lock goes away after he grabs me. I don't know why that is, but... It is what it is. No! Fucking cunt. Chill. Oh, damn. Oh, see, this is what pisses me off. This is what pisses me off. Dude is like a fucking pinball machine. Like a ball in a goddamn pinball machine. Goes zap, 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 and he's the size of a goddamn building. What are we talking about here? What the fuck are we talking about here? My fucking god, man. What's my incentive to even play fair and try to beat him properly? There's no incentive, no. When he does stupid shit like that. Oh my god, will you stop for a second? Oh my... I'm gonna do such a video shitting all over on From Software for their designs in this DLC. Combat designs in particular. Difficult to design it is. Probably tomorrow or Monday. Okay, that's cool. He can destroy some of the stuff. Nice. Please, mate, 15 attacks. Go, go, go for the record. I don't know what he's doing. He's shitting all over my mimic. I don't know. Pervert. Oh, come on, straight into its mouth. Come on, we can do this. No, again the camera. Again the fucking camera. Fuck. Pičku. Jebem ti igricu. Glupu, retardiranu. Fucking. Delay it a little bit more, mate. Fucking delay it. Oh shit. He's throwing things at me. Nah, you're not gonna get me now. Fuck off. Up is gonna jump, no? Come on. We got it. There we go. Cheap ass cunt. Okay. $200,000 souls. Or is it 20? No, 200. Of course, I need 800 more for a level up. Well, anyway, that will be it for today. Saturday. Taking time off. See you about 4, 5, 6, 7 tries, something like that. See you Monday. There's gonna be a very, very nasty video against From Software. So prepare yourself for that. Anyway, see you all. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. Enjoy.